Warm welcome to today's episode on Boxing Monday, where I bring you boxing news from across the globe. Today's episode promises to be very exciting whilst I bring you quality boxing news. So, if this is the type of content you enjoy on social media, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. Express your views in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up and share with friends and family. Now, straight to the first news in today's episode. I'm going to Saudi Arabia, and it is the 5 versus 5 event that happened in Riyadh. Matchroom were beaten severely by Queensberry, where Queensberry secured a total of 10 points, whilst Matchroom did not even manage a point in the event. Daniel Dynamite Dubois was the big surprise of the night, so I'm starting from him, where he stopped Philip El Animal Hegovic in the 8th round via a TKO victory upon medical advice from the doctor at ringside. After managing to cut Philip Hegovic at both sides of his eye, Philip Hegovic was struggling to see from his right eye, and the punches kept landing, and Philip Hegovic did not want to be part of the fight anymore. You could see that he was extremely tired and he was taking loads of punishment. It was a fantastic performance by Daniel Dynamite Dubois, and congratulations to him for rewinding the time and becoming is among the conversation about the top 7 heavyweights in the world as of today. The next fight I'm going to talk about is Nick Bowe versus Raymond Ford. This fight was the most competitive fight of the night. It was cagey, it was back and forth, the rounds were close, but the judges edged it to Nick Bowe 115, 113, 115, 113, and one judge scored it 115, 113 for Raymond Ford. So there was just 2 rounds in between them, and with any round being flipped, anyone could have been a winner, and my heart goes out to Raymond Ford. Though he lost his belt, I think that he put in a champion's performance, and congratulations to Nick Bowe for finally becoming a world champion. And the shocker, another shocker of the night for me personally was Greg Richards losing unanimously to Willie Hutchinson. I thought Greg Richards, like I predicted, was the much experienced fighter of the two, so I expected him to rally and use his experience in the later rounds and secure a knockout, but Greg was absent and he tried to do some magic in the 11th round where Willie was tired, but it was not enough to overturn the points Willie had scored in the earlier rounds. Hence, Willie won the fight via unanimous decision. The captain of the Queensberry's team, Hamza Sheeraz, also won his fight against Austin Williams. I think he stopped Austin Williams in the 8th or 9th round. After he had knocked him down, Austin started the fight very good with his southpaw being the smaller man of the two. He was moving in and out. In the 2nd round, he landed a devastating straight left that wobbled Hamza, but he rallied around, 10 things around. He was hit again in the 4th round, but he began jabbing and boxing like a big man and knocked Austin down, then finish him off in the later round. And the next fight, talking about the big boys, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, it seems he has lost his mojo as he was unable, he was very hesitant to throw a punch against the Chinese powerhouse Zhilei Big Bang Zhang. Zhilei Zhang pressed him throughout the fight. He was successful in pinning him down in the 4th round, but Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder managed to survive the 4th round, but in the 5th round with a right hook, which I warned Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder about, that he should keep his guard up always. He hit him with the right hook. Bronze Bomber lost his focus, hands down, and Zhilei Zhang knocked him out. But one thing you can say about Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, he has a tough heart. He was able to get up, beat the count, but he was wobbly on his feet, and the referee did the right thing by stopping the fight. And with the 5 versus 5 card being done, then I go on to the other fight that was on the card. That was Dimitri Bivol versus Malik Zena, the man from Libya. He gave a good account of himself in the first few rounds, but he was knocked down in the first round. But Dimitri Bivol carried him into the 5th round and knocked him out. And I think that Dimitri Bivol really needed that knockdown, that knockout, as he has not knocked out anybody in a very long while. And with the performance of Daniel the Dynamite Dubois, that has earned him a fight which is being negotiated against Anthony AJ Joshua, and the fight is being scheduled for the 21st of September. It's going to be an interesting bout by all standards. Will it be another 5 versus 5? Because if that fight manifests, or if all terms are agreed, it will be another Queensberry versus Matchroom event, and it's going to be spectacular at Wembley. All English fighters. I think that would be a fantastic fight by all standards. As it has been reported in the past that Daniel Dubois gave Anthony AJ Joshua loads of problems in sparring. So they sparred numerous rounds. They know each other, and it's going to be exciting fight. Like I say, what happened in sparring does not necessarily mean that it would happen under the huge lights, because we have seen Dillian the Body Snatcher White give Fury loads of problems in sparring, but when they fought, Dillian was knocked out. And we have seen another fight, all animal, Philip Hegovich beats Daniel Dubois in sparring, but when the fight properly happened, he was the one who was beaten. So sparring plays a role, but you can't depend on the result of sparring to predict a fight under the big lights. Now, the second thing I'll be talking about is Anthony Yarde versus Queensberry. Anthony Yarde has declared that he is a free agent, whilst Queensberry has also tweeted that Anthony Yarde is under legal obligation when it comes to promotional contract with Queensberry. So it's getting very interesting. Let me bring you a tweet from Anthony Yarde in a minute, so please indulge me. A tweet from Anthony Yarde, and it says, "As I said before, I am a free agent. Queensberry have now agreed in writing that the term of my previous promotional agreement has expired. So I am a free agent to negotiate my future fight with any promoter, including Queensberry. I'm excited about the future big fights." Now, Queensberry responded. We have seen a statement from Anthony Yarde today. Queensberry's legal advice is that Anthony Yarde still has a contractual obligation to Queensberry, an obligation which Queensberry expects to be honored. So those are the tweets from the two camps. We don't know which is which. I think that both parties should sit down in the room and come up to a reasonable conclusion. Because of this, Anthony Yarde has pulled out of a mega fight with Joshua Buatsi, which has had a lot of boxing public criticize Yarde massively. And that leads me to my next story, where Joshua Buatsi and Willie Hutcherson has been ordered for the WBO interim lightweight champion. That means that the winner of this fight would have an opportunity to compete against the undisputed champion by then, which may be Dimitri Bivol or Artur Beterbiev. And talking of Artur Beterbiev and Dimitri Bivol, the fight has been announced. It has been rescheduled to the 12th of October, and we promise that there would be injury free and both pugilists can fight for ultimate supreme greatness, because Bivol versus Artur Beterbiev is going to be a mega fight, and thanks to His Excellency Teki Sheikh for making all these big fights for the world of boxing. Another news is that Oscar De La Hoya is proposing a 5 versus 5 event between him, Golden Boy, and Top Rank, and he wants the event to be held in Las Vegas. But my question is, who is going to sponsor the event? Are they going to generate the money internally, or they would be relying on His Excellency Tekil Al-Sheikh to come up with the sponsorship for that. And now that is it for all the international news. Let me go to the local news. And unfortunately, no Ghanaian boxer would be competing at the Olympic Games coming up in Paris 2024. No Ghanaian boxer was able to secure qualification. The person who was on the quest closer to secure qualification was Theophilus Alote, but he was beaten Friday and has lost a chance to be an Olympian. And now the fight or the event scheduled to be held by Kabik Boxing Promotion has been cancelled due to one or two issues which hasn't been made public yet. I don't know. I'm not too sure I'm allowed to make a public pronouncement on that until the promotional company makes it public. I don't think it is right for me to state the reason publicly. Now, on the 15th of June, Box Office Sports Promotion would be holding a mega event at the Bukom Boxing Arena, and it's going to be a mega event. So if you are in Ghana, I entreat you to be there. There would be lots of international bouts on that card, I promise you. So that is it for Boxing Monday. If you enjoyed the episode, hit the subscribe button if you have not. Thumbs up, comment, and share this video with friends and family. Remember, your greatness has no limits. Thank you.